Hi, I'm Penny Edmiston. I'm one of the producers of It's Our Ball.
Excellent. Thanks you all again for being here. I know that it's screening tomorrow at Holly Shorts at the Chinese Theater at noon. That tomorrow being August 13th. So I know we all are busy, so we'll keep it on the ball, as they say. Um,
Keep
All
it
this
rolling.
right,
is
you got it.
right. This isn't just a basketball story. It's a story about resilience, identity, and sisterhood. When you first started this project, what was the emotional heartbeat you wanted to capture?
Um, for me, initially, I wanted to tell stories of women who are fierce, who are athletic, and go beyond the image of older women as being cute. I want people to know that there's stories behind who we are and what we've accomplished in our lives has made us who we are, and to look at us a little differently.
Lovely. David or Penny, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I'll say I just wanted to bear witness with the lens. It started as taking stills of Judy. I've known her for a long, long time. She told me about the league, and I just couldn't wait to bear witness to it and photograph it and record it. And it was amazing things happening. And my role as photographer, cinematographer, is to see the unseen. That's my mission. And that's what this was.
And
Thank you.
I believe that there is more than meets the eye here in this film. Obviously, it's a deeper story, but the best part is that these women kick butt. They really play basketball. And I think that's a surprise for people when they watch it.
Well, speaking of these women, the film features a league of diverse senior women. How many of the women in the film identify, I'm going to change the subject a little bit, as lesbians? And did you feel that representation was an important part of telling this story automatically, authentically?
Absolutely. A large group, especially in our generation, a lot of the women, when I came back, when I was playing basketball, a lot of the women were lesbian, and their story is very much a part of our generation of women playing basketball. Louisa's story, I thank her for being able to tell her story because it speaks to a lot of women. And I really embrace that she trusted us enough to be able to tell that story. So yes, absolutely.
In any of your experiences, do you think lesbians are more common in sports, particularly in women's basketball, or is that just a stereotype that gets misunderstood?
I think the times are changing. When in the early days of sports, there were a lot of lesbian players, and I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that, before marriage and family, a lot of them were able to stay in the sports world. A lot of the women who are coming back to basketball, they got married, they raised families, and they stepped outside of that world. But a lot of the lesbian women stayed in the world, so they were always there and they were always playing. Now I think in our now a lot of women just want to play basketball, and I don't think it's really, it doesn't, I don't say it doesn't matter, but it's really just more about loving the game and playing the game. Yeah, so it's different for the times, I would say.
And since you have the floor right now, Judy, since basketball has been your passion for decades, what's the biggest change you've seen in how women, especially older women, are welcomed or not welcomed into sports spaces?
This film is part of welcoming us to welcome us into the space. That's what this film is about. I play with a lot of younger players, a lot of young boys who are 15 and 16, and who have never experienced my this woman who shows up on the court, and I teach them a lesson, and I allow them to go home and look at us a lot differently. Um, I think, yeah, this time people are embracing aging. They're embracing the value of aging. They're embracing the tenacity of the aged. It's a new world, and I'm looking forward to us being a part of it. And especially with as filmmakers, we're all as what someone described as, we're all of a certain vintage, all of us here, and we're telling stories, and people are embracing those stories.
And the ladies are in this story. What are the age ranges again?
Everyone in this film so far is over 60. I'm 63. Sue is in her 80s, early 80s. She just turned 80 actually. Louise is in her late 60s. A lot of the women we play with are from 45 to 50 up. Yeah, it's a range, but a lot of 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s,
Mhm.
you know.
Okay, for the rest of you, Penny or David or both, the title "It's Our Ball" feels
Oh.
powerful, almost like a declaration. Was there a specific moment or story on the court that inspired that name?
Well, we went back and forth with the name for a long time, and Louise helped a lot, one of the people who star in the film, and she had Our Ball. And we really loved Our Ball because it didn't have gender, didn't have age. It spoke to possession and spotlight and story and voice. And I liked It's. We liked It's because it makes it active. And it just so happens that it's something that you hear on the court every game. Whose ball is it?
Oh, wow.
It's our ball. And I love like the sort of meaning that like it's our ball, it's our turn to talk into the microphone, it's our oxygen, the spotlight is on us, it's our time to talk. And so it felt very empowering and active at the same time.
And Penny, if this is for you and Judy, if you want to answer, for the players, what does stepping onto the court mean to you now versus when you were younger?
Oh, that is definitely Judy. I'm afraid to get on the court with these women.
And I've been trying to get her out there because I know she loves the game. That's one of the things that drew us to Penny when I first met her. She's a lover of the game. So
Yeah.
I'm still working on her. But give me that question again. I'm so
Yeah,
busy.
just basically stepping on the court now as opposed to when you were younger. Is there
You
a
know what?
difference?
It hasn't the desire has not changed. I mean, I'm looking forward. I'm playing today at 3 o'clock with a bunch of 15-year-olds. So it's part of my schedule. I look forward to it. You play a little slower. You take more shots rather than driving to the basket because you could get hurt. You change your game, you adjust your game accordingly, but you still play and you still play hard. That never changes.
And speaking of playing in venues, Hollywood YMCA has a pretty active basketball scene. I live nearby. Do you still play there? And if so, I'd love to come and watch a game in person.
You know what? That's how David and I met. We met 25 years ago at the Hollywood Y on the basketball court. I was one of the few women out there, and we did a lot of trash talking. And I played there for 30 years. Hopefully, a lot of the guys that I play with will show up at the screening. They closed the gym down, and I've gone back, and the game hasn't really started again. I've been playing at the downtown YMCA for now. But they have a Thursday pickup with some of the guys. But yeah, you might have been there while I was playing over the years. You might have seen me on the court.
Yeah. How cool is it? I love the job that they've done with the little remodel up front.
Yeah.
Um, Aging is often framed as a limitation, but in this film, it feels more like a superpower. How did these women flip the script on what aging should look like?
I'll answer this question, but I'd love to hear those guys' perspective on this. Um, we are who we are, and we're a group of women that a lot of people don't know about. They don't know who we are, and we're letting them know who we are from a deeper level. And in getting to know us on that deeper level, we're letting them know that as people age, there's more to them than what they see. I think that's the best way I can explain it.
Yeah, well, for me, Penny, do you want to go?
No, you can go next.
Um, I think that our society, there's so much to say about this, and I know we only have 15 hours to talk, so that won't be enough. No, but simply put, our society is aging wrong. We think that we peak at 30, and people are depressed that they haven't achieved X at 30 or Y at 40. And these women have come into their own and they've gotten to age. They have evolved into who they are and meant to be now at this point of life. And they're stronger, wiser, deeper. versions of, I'm assuming, their younger selves. And I think it shows, we wanted to make a film that lifted the veil on aging. And so young people could see past the cliff of 40 or 50. And older people could maybe look around and go, oh shit, I'm not done. I can get engaged.
Yeah, and I think that's the one of the main things that drew me to the story was the inspiration for our our society, because America is one of the places that, like David said, that they think we peak at a younger age. And I was so all the documentaries I've been involved with have been hopeful, inspiring, positive, and I just was drawn to this story for all those reasons, and that I have a love for basketball. But I hope that people watch this movie and get off the couch. You don't have to say, let society pressure you to, oh, well, I'm 50 now, I'm 60 now, I can't do those things. Watch these women do those things with injuries, with everything. It's amazing to watch.
I love that response, Penny. Thank you. There's a sense of humor and playfulness in women's leagues that's different from the hyper competitive vibe in men's sports. Did you all intentionally try, especially for the producers here, did you intentionally try to capture that, or did it naturally unfold while filming?
I'm gonna let David answer that one first.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, yes, thank you so much. The way they express the game of basketball is the way I believe the game should be played. It's not dominance. They do dominate in moments, but it's about community and the way they pass the ball and the fluidity and the rhythm of the game. It's Phil Jackson used to talk about in the triangle offense, and they really involve one another and they really want to lift all boats. They're not trying to squash. And basketball has been misrepresented. A cheap carbon copy of its true spiritual meaning has been sold to the public, and they really express it in all of its color and nuance. And it's so beautiful. And I want people to see that and reframe basketball.
Good
And
answer.
we all love the game. We love this game. Every woman on that court loves to be there. And we all know that when a new player shows up, we embrace her. We go out of our way to get the ball to her so she becomes part of who we are. And as competitive as we are, we want we want them to score. So when there was a tournament last year, and one of our players in the 80s, and she scored a foul shot. She can't shoot overhead, but she did an underhand shot, and we were all there watching the game. Everybody jumped up and started screaming after she scored that basket. You know, we want each other to win.
That's
And
marvelous.
that definitely comes across in the film as well. It's women are about just lean more towards community. And now it's just so awesome to put this out there, women supporting women.
Yes, yes. Well, as we start winding it down, I would like each of you to answer this question briefly. After audiences see It's Our Ball tomorrow and in the future, what's the one feeling or thought that you hope they will take home with them?
I want them to fall in love with the game as much as we have. I want them to know that we are warriors. I want them to know that we are more that they see. There's more to us that they see. I want them to know that aging is a blessing. It's a privilege. It's a wonderful journey. And I just want them to walk out of the theater and high five everybody.
Penny?
I make documentaries because I'm interested about subjects I don't know anything about, or I would like subjects I would like to know more about. And I would love people to walk out of the documentary changed, like inspired, hopeful, changed, and maybe go pick up a basketball.
Yeah, to echo, it's transformation. Why do you watch anything? To be transformed. Why do we make things to transform? And I think to flip the script on aging, to flip the script on women playing basketball of a certain vintage, I want people to see something they hadn't seen, feel something they haven't felt, and walk out a little bit of a broader version of themselves.
Beautiful. So, how can our readers and our viewers find more about the film or each of you, and especially if any of our viewers want to join your league? And I want a t-shirt like that. Are those
All
in
right, we'll get you
production?
one. The group of women that we play with, it's called Pasadena Senior Women's Basketball. And we play out of Pasadena. We play Thursdays at Jackie Robinson, sorry, Wednesdays at Jackie Robinson, and Sunday mornings at Victory Park. I don't have the email, but if they look us up at Senior Women's Basketball on Facebook, they'll find us. Our film is at itsourballfilm.com. You'll find all the details about us. Anything else, David, to add?
You can buy shirts and hats and everything at our website as well, like the lovely one that Judy's wearing right now. And that helps support us because, you know, we're a short film, but we still have bills to pay.
Yeah. Yeah, our website leads to all of our socials, to our trailer, to more about us and the filmmakers, and we're just a tip of the iceberg, this website, and we hope to do a lot more and make a longer version of this, which we already have actually. But yeah, that'll sort of catch you up.
And I
Yeah.
just know that the trailer is on YouTube. Mormar Films has a trailer for the film, and the trailer has been running at the festival, so a lot of people have seen our faces. So yeah, you can check it out there on YouTube also.
Wonderful. It's so great to meet you all virtually. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow. And David, we're neighbors, so let's keep in touch.
All
I
right.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah, and we are the Hollywood Times dot today, and our YouTube channel is the Hollywood Times Official. Thank you so much for the film, for the inspiration to get me back on the basketball court, and please keep us posted on your future endeavors so we can report on them.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Valerie,
much.
Thank you.
for
Thank
having
you
us.
Thank you,
both.
Valerie.
Thank you all.
All
Bye-bye.
right.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.